Hi, I'm Claire, welcome back. Or if you're new here, I'm glad you found this little corner of the internet. Here at Country Inspired Living, I share a soulful, modern approach to everyday life. Think cosy spaces, home-cooked meals, slow rhythms, and gatherings that feel like magic. It's not about perfection or where you live, it's about how you live and finding beauty in the little things. So if you're craving more warmth, intention, and ease in your life, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. Hi and welcome to today's video. So this weekend I was out with my daughter. We're on rugby tour with the girls. So all weekend we've had very little sleep, lots of fresh air running around. I'm first aider for their team, so they had a whole tournament on the Saturday of rugby games, so I was first aiding, and we got very little sleep, drank quite a bit of alcohol, ate lots of burgers, chips, hotel food that was quick and simple, a couple of desserts, and so today on the Monday I'm feeling exhausted. We are celebrating Mother's Day today because obviously I was away with Eva, so I got to pull off a quick meal that's really simple because I am shattered. We need to go out again to another rugby training in about an hour and a half, so I've got an hour and a half to pull off a good meal, and part of that is a lemon sort of cheesecake type dessert thing that is super quick. So today I'm just going to show you how to do the dessert. There is another video coming out with the meal, so that's where we're at. Toby's joining me in the kitchen, obviously. So all you need right now is 150ml of, I'm using double cream, just the runny cream, don't whip it yet. You will need the juice of 1 lemon and zest of that, and then about 2 tablespoons of honey. And all we're going to do first of all is warm up the cream. We're not going to let it boil, so I'm just going to get my spatula, wherever my spatula is gone, in my drawer here. Yeah, this is the baking spatula. I don't leave any cream in mud. So we're going to take that in there. And because I don't want anything too heavy, because we have been eating rubbish all weekend, I'm going for the lemon. So it's very fresh, very light, and I'm just going to put in about 2 tablespoons of honey into the pan. And we're just going to warm that through. We are going to literally juice 1 lemon. This one is super juicy, so I'm just going to get my lemon squeezer done back. So yeah, the citrus and the lemon, the real fresh sort of zest. I think there's like so much super fresh. Anything lemon, I love lemon, whether it's lemon cake, lemon desserts, all day long. Just side note, I've been drinking water. I just stuck in a couple of slices of orange. You could do orange or lemon throughout the day, just how you feel. More hydrated and fresh today. So yeah, drink loads of water. If you've been on a bit of a hard weekend, hitting the whole body, I'd say, like sleep. I don't drink much. Excuse my dog. I don't drink much. So even having like a few pints of cider a night, a couple of gin tonics a night, like it still hit me. My party days are well and truly over. So I'm just going to keep just testing this out. I'm just going to check on our milk that it's just warming through. Good, we've got honey melting. Fine on the edge there. Toby's with us. What are you doing, Toby? What do you know? How's life? He has such a good life. He's been out this morning for walks, and it's beautiful and sunny. So the back door's open right now, so he's living the dream because he can just run in and out of the garden as much as he likes. So in a minute, we are going to add that lemon juice in. I think I'm going to put that in now. It's starting to warm, so make sure all the juice goes in. Turn it down slightly, and then we need the zest of the lemon. Just and this is normally where I end up taking all my nails off and zest it. Let's put this in the dish. It's really helpful. So just very quick and easy way of zesting. Just give it that. Oh, already I can smell it really nice, fresh. Of the lemon coming through. So this is super simple. So before we start, just make sure you've got all your stuff ready. And literally this, you'll see this will just be done. Literally a few minutes. Isn't much zest on this lemon. There's quite a bit in there, I suppose. Right, I'm just going to put this in the pan. You are going to want to do these a little bit ahead of time when you want them, so we're going to put them in the fridge in a minute for at least sort of half an hour. Okay, so now I've got the lemon zest in, I've got the juice in, just stirring that round. I've got my hands off a minute. So, what we're going to do then, turn it off, make sure that all the honey or sugar, depending on what you're using, has gone in. I think what I'm going to do to make this easier for myself is I'm going to pour it back into the little jug of cream, put all the lemon and the honey in. This is good. Toby's looking like he wants some of this. And this is what I like about this. Nothing needs to be perfect. Like, this is like messy baking, but really good. Let's see how far this goes. And all I'm doing now is just pouring it into a small ramekin dish. We don't want too much of this either because we've had a heavy weekend, right? It's just something to still comfort us. We still want that, we're still craving like that comfy, cozy because we're tired type thing. And then, so that makes us, you can do these as small or as big as you like. Like I say, I'm not over filling these tonight. I'm sure if it's a weekend maybe. But you can just see I've just done a little half bake with that. So those now will go into the fridge. And I'm actually going to make another batch because I want some more. This is so good. We're going to put that in the fridge for about half an hour. Or you can put it into the freezer maybe 10-15 minutes, let them all harden off. But it is also something you can make the night before, a couple of hours before, just to prep, so that you have that goodness ready on waiting. So as you can see, I did top them up a bit higher, and I did 4. So that's it, so we need to put those in the fridge now. Right, whilst those are in the fridge, what we're gonna do is get ready for our crumble base, and it is literally, once we've done the lemon, we are just going to crumble biscuits over the top of this. So you can either rough do it with your hand, or I'm just going to get in the pestle and mortar here right now. And you can use any biscuit. I literally have half a pack of digestive biscuits left, so I'm just going to cut into those. You don't need much, it's only, like I say, sprinkle on the top. Let's go with 5 and see where we start with that, and just start breaking them up, beating them up. So you can have them chunky, you can have a fine crumb, do whatever you want. So this is what I'm just doing. Right now I'm going to get some of those big bits out, I don't want it too too lumpy bumpy. Here we go in with a little bit of hammering this out, and then I'm just going to shove that in a bag. So when I'm ready for the little lemon cheesecake bits to come out of the fridge, I will literally just pour this, sprinkle this onto the top of each one. So it's as simple as that. Hi, this is a video if you want a real cozy, intimate, occasional, like celebratory meal that doesn't take too long, is simple but really, really effective. So it's elevated from your normal sort of bolognese or chilies or family meals that you have. Today we're celebrating Mother's Day. It's Monday here in the UK. Mother's Day was yesterday, but I was on tour with my daughter on a rugby tour. So it was only me and my daughter. So we're celebrating tonight. I'm tired. My body's had a bit too much alcohol, lack of sleep, eating chips, burgers, all the wrong stuff that I wouldn't normally eat. So tonight I'm doing a pesto gnocchi. I've literally just got these packets. These ones were filled with pesto, but you can use any sort of gnocchi that you want. Plain gnocchi, filled gnocchi, whatever. I've just tipped 2 packets of these into a large baking dish. And then we need, obviously, the main ingredient, which is pesto. I want a good dollop of pesto in here. Just sort of spread this around over into here. I really want this to, you know, have that lovely pesto kick. I'm just gonna move that around, and all my cooking is like just rough cooking. Like I just like, none of this needs to be perfect. It's gonna taste great. I'm just gonna mix that around. I might go in for a bit, but actually I'll keep some for the topping. I'm also gonna put in the spinach. I've got a whole bag of like spinach here. Just put that down. Put as much of that in as I can. Like, let's get some decent greens going in here. Oh, we don't want the plastic in, do we? So this one I'm just thinking actually I might put some more pesto on the top here. Just spread that over. And you can start mixing it, like once it starts cooking and the spinach starts to go down, you can, you know, give it a stir part way through. I'm using my oven, which is on 180. I got a fan oven, so 180 degrees C. I think it's about 200 if you haven't got a fan assisted. And then I'm just going to start mixing in some creme fraiche. I'm just going to put some big dollops of creme fraiche in. And I'm thinking, yeah, like I say, once it starts cooking, I actually want to mix all this in and get it like really creamy. You could use cream as well if you want the full fat cream. I'm going in with creme fraiche on this one. I think I'm going to put a lot more in. I really want this kind of creamy. So I think what I will do, let's put some more in on top of that. So you can see this is literally a throw it together simple meal. It tastes great. So if you're in a rush but you want to pull off something, like I say, a little bit elevated, this is your meal. But it also gives like cozy vibes as well. It's like such a simple meal. Like, you know, when you just want like a bowl of pasta or something that's comforting. But what I love about this is because of the pesto, the spinach and the creme fraiche, it like really gives off a nice creamy but fresh taste. So I'm going to take that right now and put into my oven that's already preheated. So I'm going to put that on for 10 minutes. Because what I'm going to do in 10 minutes time is I'm going to pull that out of the oven and I'm really going to mix that up. So all the creme fraiche and the pesto, the pasta and the spinach, once it's wilted down, all gets mixed up. And then we're going to grate some cheese over the top of it. So in this video, I'm just going to lay up my table, ready for our Mother's Day celebration. I'm still in my snuggies. So I'm just going to clear off the table. There's only 4 of us tonight, which is quite rare. Actually, there's 5 of us. always use gold cutlery, silver cutlery. I've got both depending on what we're doing. As you can see, I've taken it out the oven now after 10 minutes. I'm going to give it a good stir around so it all mixes in. Oh, it smells good. I wish you could smell it. And then you can add any more creme fraiche. You can add in more pesto if you want. You can add in more spinach at this time. Whatever you desire to make it exactly how you want it. Okay, so we've mixed it all round. It's all nice and creamy. And then what I'm going to do before I put it back in the oven is just grate some cheese over the top of it. You could use mozzarella, you could use feta. I'm just going in with good old extra mature cheddar. Just give it a creamy top. And I also have some parmesan, so I think I might serve it with the parmesan, but I just like bacon with some cheddar to give it that sort of nice creamy, cheesy, comforting taste. I hope this gave you a little inspiration for your own home or a slow day. If you love this, feel free to subscribe or share it with someone who'd enjoy a slower way of living too. Thanks for being here, it really means a lot, and I can't wait to see you next time.